Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we talk about Bitcoin, crypto. We believe there is a chance, a very good chance of a bounce for altcoins, a big bounce. Bounce, okay? We say bounce because we're not expecting a bull run, even though altcoins might do something big, okay? But again, we expect Bitcoin, we expect Bitcoin will continue going lower, and at the moment, short-term bounce is likely to happen. We're going to show you the Bitcoin chart explaining what we expect. Okay, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Look, this is the Bitcoin dominant chart on the 3-day. All right, look here. You have a cross down now from the highs, okay? Every time it crossing from the highs, okay, the last time you had a cross from the highs here, that was a very strong altcoin run here. Ethereum, XRP, many strong coins pump hard on this. That was amazing time to trade crypto, altcoins, okay? Right here. Before that, you had another dump here from the highs. That was also a very good time to trade crypto in May, all right? And this was November 2024. Very good time to trade crypto, XRP, H-bar, and all the friends. Okay, now we have a potential breakdown, okay, like a bear break. Okay, we're looking for it. You can see here, let me zoom in here on the daily chart. Look at the daily chart here. You can see this uptrend trying to break down. If we get a breakdown next week, okay, of the Bitcoin dominance, it looks like it made a top here. You see a nice little top here, and that was a big top, okay, so like a spiky, and then that's the lower possible lower high here. This need to break down, okay, you can see it need to break down below 60% dominance, okay, it's at 59. They need to break below 50%, 59% dominance to see some clear altcoin strength, okay. So we're looking for something. If we break that level, we're looking for some strong move down here, maybe to test the low, maybe a bit higher. We'll see what's going to happen. But this chart tells you be prepared for an altcoin bounce if it keeps going down. Okay, you see here momentum going down on the daily. On the 2-day, you have bearish divergence. You ignore the wick, and that's the weekly still going up. Okay, might get across next week. We'll see about that. That's the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, now look on Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is now, let me show you a clean chart, the Kraken. Okay, Bitcoin is now bouncing off the 50-week MA, which is an area, very strong area for a bounce. This is the 4th time. You can see the first time here on the cycle, October 23, August 2024. Then we had the March 2025, and now we are in November 2025. Now you can see it's a bit different from the other ones, because you can see at the moment you drop below it. It's the largest drop below it. Again, it's probably gonna close above it, so that's good. That shows we're gonna bounce. But we believe Bitcoin topped for the cycle. Okay, we're just looking for a short-term bounce now. We're not looking for a bull run, okay, on Bitcoin, because Bit is has topped as long as it's below its moving average. Here you can see the 50, the 100, the 100, and the 200. As long as it's below this moving average, it is cooked, my friend. It is cooked. Now, what we expect to happen now, which happening a lot of the time, is you're gonna get a death cross. Okay, you can see this is a death cross coming here when the 50 will cross below the 200. Now, on the death cross, they usually get a bounce. You usually get a bounce into the death cross. Okay, sometimes you even bounce above it, but then if it's coming down back below it, that's your death cross confirmation, and it's going to collapse down. And we believe the next Bitcoin leg down will be horrific. That's what we believe. But again, this is an update for now, okay, for the upcoming week minimum. We believe a bounce is coming for crypto, because that looks like a bounce to me. If you look here on this chart, looks like a nice double bottom here. Probably get some kind of divergence here. Let's look on the RSI. This is my RSI, baby. No divergence here. No divergence on the daily chart, but still, this looks really, again, remember the 50-week MA. Okay, that's a green flag for a bounce. You have a potential double bottom, and you're at support, very critical support here around the 98 to 100K. Let's make it 100K. The 100K level, very strong psychological level. We expect a bounce. Okay, we expect a bounce now for Bitcoin for the next couple of days, maybe couple of weeks, just like we had here, to form another lower high. Obviously, it's not going to look the same. It's going to be different. Everything is different all the time in the markets. Okay, but you're going to get a bounce, a move up on Bitcoin, which will be a window of opportunity to trade altcoins to the long side, obviously, and take profits. You don't want to be holding anything once Bitcoin is finishing the bounce. Okay, once Bitcoin is finishing a bounce and confirming the lower high, you do not want to hodl. Okay, obviously 99% of people in crypto will hodl because they are baboons. They are just baboons that escaped from the National Zoo in Texas. But if you are one of the 1% watching, man, you don't want to hold anything when Bitcoin, if Bitcoin get rejected again. Watch the death cross, okay? The death cross is going to happen probably next week, okay? If you see Bitcoin to this level, the 111, 112, 110-ish level, failed, stall here, and start coming down, run for the hills. And obviously, take a short, man. Take a short. We're going to take a short. We're going to take a massive short. We actually shorted crypto here on that sell-off here. Made very nice gains, very nice gains. Okay, some shorts went 30%, 40% gains. Now we pretty much closed them all. And we're waiting for the bounce. We're positioned for the bounce, the upcoming bounce. If you want to join our membership, link below, sir. Will change your life forever. Become a trader. Stop with the hodler mindset. Hodler, it's good, man. You're not going to make anything. You're not going to make any ROI, especially not now if you're holding into a bear market. We believe a bear market is coming again. This is not a financial advice. We might be completely wrong. Bitcoin might go to 1 million, like Mr. Mikey Saylor is saying. Mikey, little Mikey. Woof, woof, Mikey. I'm gonna name my dog Mikey, for Mr. Sailor. But anyway, if you see it bounce here, get rejected, that's not good. Okay, but we are waiting for this bounce to happen. We're positioning. Altcoins can do very, very well here. Can bounce very, very hard with the dominance collapse. Watch the Bitcoin dominance collapse as well. Very important chart to watch. I'm gonna show you many other charts now. If you have, by the way, any question, if you watch live, drop a question. We're going to look at it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Epic bull or bear flight? Okay. See, if you are being edged, let me know when you... What? Come on, man. Hey, CM, thanks for sharing great info as always. Thank you, man. Thank you. Drop a question, drop a like, share it on your X, and let me just remove the nonsense here. All right. Okay, I'll show you more stuff. Okay, look. Also, another chart that's predicting a bounce is the S&P or the Nasdaq. Okay, the S&P or the Nasdaq. Again, we believe the S&P is forming some kind of a top here. That's what we believe. It might have topped already. That could be the top is in for the S&P. Again, hard to tell now because it's still bullish. It's still above its 50-day. It's still above its 200-day. It's above all moving averages, making higher low, higher high. Still didn't broke the structure, but that's but there are many concerns, and you have a very nice hammer on Friday. Okay, you can see this hammer on Friday, which probably going to lead to a bounce next week on the S&P. S&P bounce, Nasdaq bounce, crypto bounce. That's what usually happens. Okay, so that's another point for the bounce that we believe is coming. All right, let's look on ETH. If BTC need to break ETH level, that's going to be a very strong bounce for altcoins. You can see this is ETH BTC. Okay, Very nice move. Oh, maybe that could be the last move. If you look on ETH, it might be, if it can break out, we might be the last move to close the cycle, in my opinion. Again, that was your leg 1 here for ETH, this baby. Then you have this correction 2. That was your 3rd. You can see it's very big, very, very nasty, very good. 4th, choppy correction. And then again, this is versus Bitcoin. It's also the dollar forming an Elliott wave, but this looks very nice to see. And now if it can break, maybe you're gonna get another move up to make a new high, maybe a lower high, maybe a double top, who knows. Anyway, if it breaks that level, that's gonna be a very good trade for me. Obviously, we position F and some other names. And yeah, man, waiting for this breakout. If it can break that level, that's gonna be very good for crypto. Ethereum break that level, it's gonna be very good for crypto. If you like crypto, if you like to make ROI on these bounces or print bling bling ding ling ling, man, smash the like, subscribe, drop a comment, drop a question, and join the VIP, really, because in the VIP we really do well consistently. Doesn't matter bull or bear, we're printing. Okay, most people they're not printing, they're just losing over and over and over again because they're not traders, they're just baboons holding rubbish. Okay, what else do we have here? Nothing here. Smash the like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question. Smile, man, smile. The world is not over. Okay, if you lost some money in this cycle, you need to smile. Okay, see, oh, how can I grow? How can I get better? If you just lose money and you're sad and you're like crying to your wife or crying to your mommy, if you're a 12-year-old from Texas, man, crying will not take you forward. You need to man up and come up with a plan. Come up with a strategy. Get better. If you're not getting better, market will cook you. Market is wiser than everybody else. All right, so this is Ethereum, Bitcoin. Did we look on the dollar? Oh, let's look on ETH/USD. ETH/USD as well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe, hopefully. Then we're gonna get a bounce. Okay, if we get a strong bounce to new highs, this could be a very explosive. Okay, you have the 5K resistance here. If it can clear it, it's gonna be very good for crypto. Okay, very, very good for crypto. The Ethereum above 5K can happen. You know, you have the Tom Lee now and all the rubbish, and Tom Lee and all the rubbish people, you know, saying Ethereum will change the world and we'll go to the moon, blah blah blah. That's also another sign of a cycle top. You know, these guys, you know, Tom Lee is coming every cycle top. He's coming and tweeting and he's getting love, and then he wrecked everybody else. Go back to 2021 and to 2017, man. He's consistently marking the tops in crypto. Okay, this time he's marking the top of crypto and Ethereum as well, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. So yeah, if Ethereum can break, man, it can pump hard. It can pump hard, and we can get a very strong out season. The question if it's gonna break. Okay, we'll see. This we'll have to see. We will have to watch. Let's look on some coins and wrap it up, man. People are very, very sadness, you know. Next to Zebek, okay, Zebek is still under the downward trend, okay. Nothing major here. As long as it's below downward trend, for me, I don't touch it. Maybe short it later. Now not, because there is a chance of a bounce. But yeah, shorted it here. Actually made some nice gains here. And yeah, if it's gonna break out, I'll long it. If it breaks that level, definitely long Zebek. But as long as it's below it, that's bearish. And I'm not longing bearish coins. Okay, I'm shorting them. Okay, so if it's gonna, let's say it's gonna bounce, get rejected from here again, I might short the rejection. I short the rally. We'll see. But if it breaks out, I'm longing it, going balls deep. That's Zebek. Look on Kaspa. Kaspa is cooked, my friend. It's still cooked. It's nothing changed. Even if it's probably gonna get a bounce. It can get even a strong bounce. But for me, below the 50-day week, I'm not touching it. Break above it, I'm longing it, going balls deep. Yeah, I'm gonna flip bullish on Kaspa if it break above the 50 week. If it cannot break above the 50 week, bearish, man. It's bearish. It's bearish, my friend. It's bearish. Look on X nonsense. Tell me if you see my chart. No, you're not seeing my chart. X nonsense.
What's up?
Hey, what are you doing, man? Are you alive?
Well, I'm trying to survive, man. I just came to say hi to make sure that you maybe if you need some help over here. If not, coming to enjoy what you're doing, talk a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes and bounce, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you, man?
Man, getting there, the market is interesting, very interesting, I would argue. I just finished a market update for our members, man. Very, very interesting. What are you showing over here, CM? What is this?
Oh, just going over Twitter, man, to see the clowns. See the clown. This is my favorite new clown. Okay, Marilyn, the trader. He calls himself a trader. He's a baboon with a banana. He's not a trader. All right, and he's like extremely bullish all the time. He's just extremely bullish, and he's posting some nonsense here. This is nice. You see, they're still talking about the shutdown. The shutdown is still on, and that this shutdown is actually the reason. It might be the reason for the next bear market on the on everything.
Yeah.
The shutdown.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's the longest shutdown ever, and it still didn't complete itself. And people are speculating maybe only in December it's going to end. Would you believe that, CM?
Oh yeah, the longer it's gonna last, the more pain is coming. The more pain is coming. It's not this is not bullish.
Definitely not bullish, man. Definitely not bullish. Twitter is full of moon boys all the time, man. I never see. I was sometimes I see some, people talking, good shit, but
Look at
most
this.
people.
Look at this clown, man. Look at this. He's calling this pattern that Bitcoin is doing like a bullish pattern. Classic bull megaphone formation. Oh boy. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. Man,
That's what happens when people look at something, in a vacuum, as if this is the only thing going on right now. It's only this chart pattern, but it's not, right? You need to look at it from a perspective of everything, not only, the chart pattern itself over here, as if it's a 100% a continuation trade. And megaphones, we know they have a low tendency of working, CM, right?
yeah. It is not bullish, man. This is not bullish. And it's not megaphone. It's an accumulation range, we let me remove this nonsense. It's an accumulation range, and people completely disregard the distribution phase on Bitcoin, the head and shoulders, the triple higher high tops, marginally higher highs. People completely disregard, and I don't think they disregard. I just think they are too baboons to understand the significance of this kind of stuff. That's why they're gonna get cooked. And for me, I don't care, man. For me, Bitcoin break bearish, I'm gonna print shorting. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's hovering right on a very sweet spot. Reminds me when it hovered above the 30K for a while, in the last bear market. Has some similarities to it, but if it breaks down below this level, it can get ugly fast. Both me and you know it, man. Both me and you know it.
Oh yeah.
What about the audience? Is anyone alive? Because I see we have a nice amount of live views, but no one is kind of giving us comments. Say hi, say what's up, ask some questions, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today in this interesting market? So someone over here, CM, did you talk about this Tamir dude?
Man, leave it. This is a clown. He only care about the lava nonsense. It's a scam. We talked about it, man. It's a scam.
Yeah, well, it's a low volume coin. That's the problem. Okay.
It's a low volume. For me, everything that is low volume and it has no perpetuals where I can go balls deep on a trade, for me it's a scam. Because if I cannot take a big position, the mega whales will never take a big position.
No,
Thus,
exactly.
it is a scam. And if it have low volume, you have to trade it on spot. You have slippage, and it tells you again the intelligent or the knowledge of the person talking about the coin. It makes him look like a clown in my eyes, because he's a clown, because he's shilling a coin that has very high probability to be a rug pull. Okay, if they don't have perpetuals and they're only on spot with low volume, it is gonna be a rug pull, man. You're gonna see. One day you wake up, 90% crash, and you will never sell. Why? Cooked, boy. You cooked. All right, we have this question. Hey, Jomo, man, the Soon trade was amazing. I'm still on Soon, but only have $100 left at 198. Are we going in on it again? Ooh, oh boy. Oh man.
Well, John, what's up? I'm happy that you took the trade, man. Soon was a blast of a trade. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. And John, look, what you need to do, and I believe you are one of my VIPs, right? You need to go watch the course, okay? Anyone that is interested in joining, by the way, me and CM, we have courses for people that join the VIP, and for the elite VIP, we have even higher level courses, right? Where we explain our edge. So John, to answer your question, no, we're not getting on top of Soon again. That trade happened, right? It made a 3x in one day. Okay, and I can share it in just 1 second. Okay, but it made a 3x in one day, and that's all you need. Okay, you don't need more than that. You don't want to chop your gains or ROIs on it because you're trying to figure out where to get in again. Okay, the edge happened. We got in at the precise moment, very precise. We were very, very, very precise to get into Soon. Okay, very precise. It doesn't get better than what we got. We took our profits, we took our ROIs, and that's it. Okay, and I'm going to share it for just the people to understand how precise we were in the trading service over here, because people they need to see to believe it, right? So this is from November 5th. Okay, this is the signal. Soon long trade, buy the breakout 79.66 add on, right? We doubled on the 109.51. This is the chart picture. So these were our two entries, all right? Two beautiful entries that we had on Soon, and they just went to a rip. And I'm going to show the chart right now so people can see where where did it go, because sometimes things go way more than we think. All right, so let's go to a Soon chart. Here it is. As you recall, this was our first entry above this, and then we doubled on this entry. So from our first entry, you can see we made a 276% maximum gain. And from the second entry, okay, which was here, we had another 170. That's all you need. You don't need more than this, because if you're concentrated, let's say each entry you had 5% of your account, okay? You had a 10% of your account that made a triple, okay? You made 20% of your total capital in one trade, okay? This is the precision. Look, guys, this is how you do it. You get precision entries. You don't need to wait for it, because you don't need to, when to get, no. Precision entries, which CM and I both, know how to do best. That's what we do. We have precision entries. We get in exactly when the edge is tilted in our favor, where the odds of a breakout are at the highest, and we get in. We take the gains that it gives us. If it gives us a triple in a day, that's it. That's all you need. Okay, we move on to the next trade. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, man. Just take the cash, man, and go home. You know what I mean? Take the cash and go home. And leave it. It is now extended. And again, Mr. John, there is no need, to ask Jomo, are we going in on it again? There is no need, because me and Jomo, we 24/7 crypto professionals. That's what we do. You can rest assured, once Soon we'll be setting up again, we're gonna let you know, and we're gonna drop a trade.
Exactly.
At the moment, you need to let the thing cool off. There is a high probability that it topped, okay? Or it's now very, 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 very volatile. Okay, it's not where me and Jomo like to enter trades in this volatility. We already had a triple. You had a triple. For God's sake, what do you want? What do you want?
Yeah.
You want God to come from the clouds and blow you? What do you want more? You made, let's say you put 20K, man, in 1 hour candle, your account went up 40K. You know, what do you want? God to give you bananas to your mouth? Like, I don't get people, Jomo. Like, man, Jomo, I'm like, I work with people, man. They ask me questions. Like, sometimes it's blow my mind. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm getting a lot of questions lately, more than we used to, because we've had a good 2 months. CM, me and you, we smashed all the bangers. Really, we had amazing 2 months. We all the true movers, we took 90 something% of them exactly on the sweet spot. Okay, like it doesn't get any better than that. Okay, and now our members are hooked. Now they're, oh, when is the next thing? Where is the next thing? Give me, give me, give me. Doesn't work like that. Okay, we're, as CM said, we are over the market. Once it flashes an entry, we don't force it. It gives an entry, we take it. It doesn't give an entry, we don't take it. And we look, this is, we had soon, we traded Zcash, we traded Dash, we traded Age multiple times, we traded Jelly multiple times, all the big bangers, we traded all of them. So people want more. It's like, oh, they want that adrenaline rush. But hey,
Greedy.
yeah, they're greedy, right? They're a bit greedy, and but they will learn that these types of market environments, they change, they shift. Something else comes instead, maybe shorting opportunities, whatever, right? I say the following: I am a humble employee of the market. Whatever the market wants to give me, I'm gonna take it. If it doesn't want to give me anything, I'm gonna stay on the sidelines until it decides to give me something. But I'm always going to be riding with it, whatever it does, right? No greed, no fear, pure execution. And by the way, CM, if people, want to join, what we do, they can just come. Scan the QR code right now, scan it, go check it out for yourself. We always show, the trades we take with the membership. We show the soon trade. We showed in the past also the Zcash Dash. We showed all the trades, and we can show more later on if you want to. You can send an email also in the bottom if you want to pay with crypto, lifetime membership. We offer lifetime memberships, anything, right? Whatever you feel is best for you, we invite you to come and do. What do you think, Sierra? What else we got?
Yeah, man. We took Jelly holistic. Yeah, we took Jelly. We traded it twice. We had 2 doubles on Jelly in the last 30 days or something. I think 2 or 3 doubles. Not sure, man, but it was
2 doubles.
amazing. It was amazing for us. And yeah, obviously we trade the Jelly, of course. We are the only one that actually covered it on YouTube.
Yeah. You want me to share it, or you want to share it, CM?
I'll share it. Let me share it. Where's this stuff? Not this one. Let me just flip to this. Yes.
Yeah. So the Jelly trade was an amazing trade for us, man. Multiple entries. The first trade was like only 40%, and the second 2 trades were amazing. More than a double in a day. So again, you don't expect these types of moves at every market environment. What's happening right now is it's an outlier. It's an outlier. Yeah. I have the signal right in front of me, Sam, if you want to.
You had this trade here, right? This trade here.
Yeah.
We had a double in a day in October 1st. Yeah. That was the beginning of the monster market. Actually, Jelly was the market leader. We nailed it here. From the 55, something like that. It went on a double from here. Of course, we nailed it. And then I think you nailed it here. Me, I was busy with other names. But yeah, I think you took the trade here to that one. That was another double. So yeah, Jelly was amazing trade, man. But man, this thing very likely topped. Very likely
Very
topped.
likely.
Because see the volatility, that's a blow off top. That's an insane volatility, insanity. This very likely it's cooked over, man, smoke.
Yeah. And by the way, CM, because we always like to share, the trades themselves so people can see it. CM and I both shared these trades, right? This is the first trade from October 2nd. Okay. As you can see, we had a couple of entries, right? 3 entries. And imagine having 5% in each, right? At least 5 to 10, right? So you could have had 15 to 30% of your account, which made a double in a day, right? Again, October 2nd, you can see the time stamp over here. And this was the second trade from October 26th, same kind of thing. I'm going to show the chart. And you can see that we had, this trade over here, the breakout, and bam, just smashed it, okay, later on. So 2 trades, very successful, very good. Both CM and I smoked it. And we traded more. I mean, the jelly was good, man. Our members are really happy. ACM.
Yeah, man. The ones that took those trades, yeah, man. The ones that took H, Jelly, Soon, Zcash. We had many, many amazing trade. Dash, amazing trade in October. MNT, really amazing. And the market's still going. We might have another banger now. Banger pump. We'll see. Hopefully, it will pump hard. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we might be getting a bounce. Let's wait and see. What else? Any more questions? I'm seeing people talking about Caspa. Did you talk about Caspa?
Oh yeah, I talked about it. It's cooked, man.
Yeah.
It's cooked, man.
It's funny how people get to the same beaten down names over and over and over again. Aren't you tired to be in a name that is, perpetually going down? I don't understand. Why? Well, I do understand. People are trying to buy dips all the time instead of having a strategy, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. It's cooked.
Look, even John is saying, stop asking about Caspa all the time, guys. I'm tired of hearing about Caspa. Even our viewers and watchers are tired of hearing about Caspa. But hey, look, we're here for that. We're here for that also. People need, our view and take on it. Believe us, if CM and I believe that Caspa has bottomed and has a potential trade coming to it, we would most definitely tell everyone. Okay, Caspa is ZBCN, both of these coins that we know a lot of people follow. We're going to keep updating you about them. CM makes videos about these, on a weekly basis, a couple. So go check, the channel for sure. Watch the videos. Yeah,
man. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up, man. Very slow, chill day. Really, if you're not making ROI this cycle, it's you will not make any ROI in the next couple of months for sure. Because if you haven't so far, you're probably not knowing what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing. Check out our VIP. Check out the lifetime packages or the 4 months packages. Stop following the Moon Boys clowns, which will get you cooked. And yeah, check out our VIP. All right, what do we have here? Let's see. You're right, greed. It's something to work with. Thank you, guys. I'm learning and avoiding mistakes by being patient. Still some work to do. Yeah, man, it's a journey, man. It's a journey. Trading is not easy. People think they will come, to the market and then, the music will start playing and they will collect cash from the trees and start banging hot birds. No, no, no. It takes time. It takes time till you become a professional, proficient trader. Sometimes it takes, for most people, it will take decades to go there. People that join our VIP and stay for a year, they will become a professional traders very fast. Okay, we will cut the learning curve by 90%, really. But if you are a regular guy, you're probably gonna quit. Most people will not have the stomach to stay and to survive in the markets. They do one cycle, they get wiped out, and they quit because most people are quitters. All right, it is what it is.
definitely true, CM. And we've been seeing it. We've been seeing it all the time, right?
Yeah, man.
We've been seeing it all the time. What else? Do we have something interesting? That's it. Cheers.
No, hello, brothers. Hello,
Oh,
brothers.
hello. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Hello.
Wait. Let me share the bullishness on X. Some more bullishness on X, and we wrap it up. If we have no question, wrap it up, man. Right. This is the bullishness. Ooh, bullish pattern! Yay! That's not bullish, boy. You're a clown. This guy. This is finally someone that is not bullish. Okay, you can see top, top, top. I shared this chart gazillion times on YouTube.
Did you
Gazillion
see
times.
what Scottie Pippen did, by the way?
No, what is it?
No, man, I have to find the Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, man. By the way, Scottie Pippen, he poached a chart from our dear friend Chris Dan, man. He poached the chart. Is it still here? Let me see if it is. Oh yeah, it's still here, man. Check this out, man. You want to see bullishness? Here's Scottie Pippen the bull, man. Scottie Pippen the bull. This is what he's showing. Look, Scottie Pippen. This is Scottie Pippen, man. He's showing this chart from the 50-week moving average.
Makes sense. Makes sense, man. Makes sense.
What makes sense?
You know that for a baboon that come and watch it, you see, oh, 25K, 50K, 75K, 100K. You know, the
Yeah.
baboon mindset is like immediately he's like, oh, I love what I'm seeing and hearing. I'm gonna like and follow and get wrecked later. That's what's gonna happen. You know, this is the biggest bull trap in history now happening, and .com is coming. The .com is coming for crypto.
Man, when Scottie Pippen talks about charts, you know that something is off. Yeah, man.
You need to stick to basketball. This
It's
clown,
like
man.
me saying that I dunk, on top of Michael Jordan's head or something. Yeah, I dunk on his head for sure. That's funny, man. It's funny. Anyways, CM, look, I need to bounce. Are you going to stay?
No, I'm bouncing.
Cheers, everybody. Let's see if what Scottie Pippen says is going to hold or not. Until next time.